if you walk round the corridors of schools in the country and in the county of Kent 10, 12 years ago, there was some pretty dull, uninspirational teaching going on in those long corridors with classrooms of 30 at a time, where it was clear that a significant number of young people weren't really engaged in learning in those schools.
Over the last few years, more and more high-quality new buildings have emerged, funded by both Kent County Council and by central government. They're exciting spaces designed for new ways of learning.
In the old school we didn't have any of this, and it's so fantastic, and we've got so much we can do, and it's just brilliant.
Everyone just tries our best and we all work as a community, so it's just excellent really.
And structure a bit like this.
Here, physics is taught in an imaginative way that's blurring the boundaries between school and university education. It's so successful that this single Kent school now produces 1% of all the UK's physics undergraduates. Simon Langton's approach means that students here work closely with the Space Plasma Group at the University of London, and also with CERN, the European Organisation for Nuclear Research. And believe it or not, students here have made important astronomical discoveries before they've even left school. For you in Gravesend, students have impressed employers so much, some have already been snapped up for apprenticeships with local companies. One is even working for the contractors who are rebuilding his own school. But it's not just about giving young people the skills and training to help them find jobs. It's also about raising young people's expectations of life.
Students walk through the door and say, I may want to be a brickie, but there are thousands of trades in construction, and I want to produce the surveyors, the managers, the builders, the designers, not just the brickies.
Vocational education makes a real difference because it introduces young people to the world of work. No longer are we asking young people to do the traditional academic subjects in school, but we've introduced 15 new curriculum areas: construction, land-based, hair and beauty, hospitality and catering. We've invested £20 million in state-of-the-art workshops. We've got restaurants on school sites, we've got farms, we've got motor vehicle workshops, all of which replicate industry. Industrial standard is what we were looking for. These young people tell us it's like working in the real world, and that for us is a huge success. Employers also say that these young people are ready to move into the workplace. Many of them getting apprenticeships, which is really, really great. It's what we intended to do and we're achieving it.
Employers are noticing a difference too. They say they're seeing young people with more skills and greater motivation than ever before.
We're very impressed with the level of young people coming through, the apprentices that are coming through. It's tremendously helpful to business, and in actual fact it gives you a confidence to take young people on and to develop them.
And it's not just about acquiring new skills, it's also about having dreams. 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, and something unusual is going on at Sittingbourne Community College.
When we cross, the back line is here, is that right? So that when we...
More than 100 students from across the county have come together. Their mission to stage a production of Swan Lake in just 2 days. They're learning from the best in the business, the Royal Ballet. And then it's showtime.
It's really inspirational to work with people, and like it inspires you to go on and sort of do more.
Yeah, oh, every moment it's just like, oh my God, I just want to get back out there and do it again.
In Kent, I think we're now building significant momentum in delivering secondary school transformation. Going around secondary schools and seeing young people really engaged in learning and acquiring new skills, the pleasure that it is giving both them and the teachers that are teaching them, and comparing that to what the world was like in this country, in this county of Kent, 12, 14 years ago.
Flying is a fantastic way to get around the county. In fact, I wish I could use this helicopter every day to get to work. But the reality is, sadly, that whenever we get in our cars, we just seem to get stuck in traffic. So what's being done to keep Kent moving? Our next stop is West Malling.
It is one of the bottlenecks that Kent County Council is already targeting, and Russ is about to get a glimpse of the future. He's about to become the first member of the public to drive along the new Leybourne and West Malling bypass. When it's finished, he hopes it will change his life and the lives of thousands of others.
Yeah, I think it's great. Well, I use the roads around here a lot because I do a lot of work locally anyway. So this is definitely going to speed it up and I don't have to be stuck in the queues.
Kent County Council plans to continue to press the government to give the county its fair share of funding for new roads and improvements. And it will also put in place a package of measures, such as the introduction of congestion busting teams to make travelling safer, faster and easier for everyone.
What is innovation? And why is it important? What happens when a local authority responds imaginatively to the needs of the people it serves? And what would happen if it didn't? Creating a flourishing, innovative culture is important to Kent County Council. We'd like to show you why. The Freedom Pass is a radical attempt to do something about traffic congestion, especially during the school run. For a one-off cost of just £50, youngsters get a photo pass which lets them travel anywhere at any time on bus services in Kent. That means an average saving on bus fares of up to £600 a year. The pass also allows travel at weekends and in the evenings.
I can use it to get anywhere. I mean, from going to Blue Water shopping to going to school to meeting a friend in Tankerton, anything. There's less cars on the road because more people are on the buses, and the carbon emissions are going down, so we're taking one step forward in the right direction.
And in the middle of Ashford, here's another innovation. It looks like a shop. It's modern, bright and friendly, and it's called the Ashford Gateway. Here, under one roof, you can access a wide range of local and central government services. You can find out about housing, education, care services, health and much more.
The customers want to access services in convenient locations, not where different organisations have their offices built. We've based these very much in retail locations, and that's the point. The future is retail, and we want to be where the future is.
Imagine if our public services could share information, avoid duplication and tackle the same problems in a joined-up, integrated way. Well, in Kent, an extraordinary scheme is underway which is doing just that. The Kent View and Mosaic projects use powerful data analysis software, similar to that used by supermarkets and big retail chains, to identify customer needs. It can be used to focus on education, health, crime reduction, in fact, virtually any area of public service. John Reynolds from Ashford is a fan of innovation. He says it's saved his life. John, who has a serious heart condition, uses a Kent County Council telehealth machine.
Please take your blood pressure. Connect the cable to the yellow...
The data from the machine is monitored by a healthcare professional who can check if everything's okay.
Hi John, just phoning up to see how you are.
Feeling pretty rough today actually, my breathing's gone worse. It's given us confidence that we can enjoy life now a lot more fully and completely, knowing that we won't have to be rushed off to hospital every time.
John says telehealth, which has been pioneered by Kent County Council, prevents him getting ill and means he spends more time at home and less time in hospital. Vilma Sleep, who lives near Folkestone, is severely disabled and needs help just getting in and out of a chair. Choosing the right carers and paying them used to be quite a problem. Now she has a Kent County Council payment card, which has helped her to select her own team of personal assistants, and she can pay them easily whenever she needs to.
Hello, well, Mrs. Sleep speaking. I'd like to pay for my home care, please.
Because the card is Visa badged, it can be used in over 20 million outlets worldwide and nearly 1 million in the UK, including online